The James G. King Award, and this is something I've got to get the script for, and I know Steve will tell me if I screw up the pronunciation, but we like to go through the James G. King Industry Recognition Award. This award was created in 2012. It was named in honor of Jim King, a longtime member and board member of both AOA and AOBA. Jim unfortunately passed away on April 5th, 2012, so each year when the award is given, we tell the story of his life and his dedication. He was born in 1935 in San Francisco. He graduated from Phillips Exeter Academy, Yale University, and the Harvard Business School, and he was an All-American lacrosse player, and he later played for many seasons at the Boston Lacrosse Club. He lived in Wellesley, Massachusetts before moving to New London, and he spent most of his career in the Boston area as a financial analyst and portfolio manager, and later worked with New London Trust and Charter Trust. In 1992, Jim and his wife Sue established Skyview Alpacas. Working the farm allowed him to explore one of his passions, the love of animals, and he spent a great deal of his time helping to grow the fledgling alpaca industry. He was involved at the regional level, at the national level. He served on the board of directors, on the board of both AOBA and ARI. And in retirement, he was able to embrace new activities. He became more active in many areas in his community. He was involved in a barbershop chorus. He was involved in sports. He coached his sons through soccer. He was a longtime camper at AMC's 3 Mile Island Camp on Lake Winnipesaukee. I got it right, Steve. Thank you. And at the time of his passing, he was serving the alpaca industry as the Alpaca Registry Treasurer. He was a strong advocate for the industry and its members, with a goal of having every organization he was involved with maintain the highest level of professionalism and service while continuing to invest in the future. So every year, this award is awarded by the board of directors to the person or persons who have given of themselves exceptionally and consistently towards the betterment of the alpaca industry. And the recipient for this year is Bruce Beatty. So briefly, a little bit about Bruce. His dedication, involvement in, and service to the industry are long-standing, and he truly exemplifies everything this award is about. This is the award here that we present that Darby's holding up. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today. He tried, but was unable to make it. But he and his wife, Jerry, started Buena, Vida Alpacas in 1999. They have both immediately immersed themselves in the industry, getting involved at both the local, affiliate, and national levels. They were both very active in the show system. They put on the Sun City Sizzle for 5 years, and Bruce also served on the board of Texaland. And Steve, do you have Bruce on the call back there so he can hear all of this?
I did. The phone off.
Well, we're recording this. Between 2000 and 2005, Bruce served on the AOBA nominating committee. He was on the show committee, and he was the volunteer coordinator for nationals for 4 consecutive years. Bruce and Jerry attended every national show between 1999 and 2012, and his favorite job was gatekeeper, and he loved that particular job because he got to meet and talk to so many alpaca owners. Bruce was appointed to the ARI board in 2005 and served first as treasurer and then as president for 5 years, with an additional year spent mentoring the new president. He helped ARI through some really tough times, and this is something that those of you that have been in the industry a while will remember. In 2004, we had a disastrous year because registrations and transfers just sort of quit happening. Well, Bruce found out why. Because in early 2005, he was involved in the unloading, organizing, and registering a semi-truck load of unprocessed registrations and transfers that basically got dumped on ARI's doorstep from the previous management company. And many of the financial and other procedures in the software design used today at AOA are the direct result of his work. So you can see he has done it all, and with all he has done, coupled with his dedication to the success of the regional and national organizations, you might say he not only raised alpacas, he helped raise the alpaca industry. And again, he's unable to be here today, but please join me in thanking him for his service and in congratulating him as the recipient of the 2015 James G. King Alpaca Industry Recognition Award.